Hello my friends, welcome to the Saddlebags control room, which some of you may recognise from Exeter Riders live streams. But here I'm here to talk to you about the Saddlebags Social Ride 2023, which is coming up on the 30th of April. And we're meeting at Tesco's in the car park by the bins at 10 o'clock. So in this video I'm going to tell you what to expect on the day, and at the end I'll be making some important notes that you might like to make note of. So this will be the third Saddlebags social ride. The first one had about 30 bikes, but due to absolutely awful weather last year we were down to about 20 bikes. This year, depending on the weather, it could be a bit bigger. There's actually several other motovloggers coming from all over the place. We've got the usual suspects: Exeter Rider, New Biker, Epic Adam, Western Supermoto Vlog. Then Hippodrome should be coming down. He's actually got his own social ride the day before, but he's coming down. Lone Wally UK, I think. Pooley, possibly. The Rhythmic Biker, he's coming. How cool will that be? Bandit Man UK, Richard and Carol, that's awesome. Lip Gloss Helmets and him. You guys come in? Hope so. Possibly Martin Trafford, Moreland Biker, Moreland Rider. Apologies, Mr. Trafford. Maybe even Dave with a door. Yes. Anyway, it's quite astonishing. Now, the day begins by the bins in the Tesco's car park. I should be there by about 9:30, and I aim to set off by 10:30. Hopefully in that time I'll have had a chance to say a quick hello to everybody. And I'll have to decide whether or not there and then to split the group into two. I won't know numbers until the day. Anyway, getting on the road, we leave Tesco's turning right. Don't worry, it isn't all this in depth. We head straight across the first Amelia roundabout, and there's about a mile to the Tavistock turn-in, which is where I'll make the first marker. If you don't know what I mean by that, it will be explained later on. Then we don't turn off anywhere until Tavistock. That's about 12 miles from Launceston, and if we haven't already been split up, leaving Tesco's or Greystone Bridge, which is where we cross the River Tamar into Devon, we're likely to get split up in Tavistock. But the marker system will keep us heading all in the same direction. If you come to a crossroads or a roundabout that isn't marked, it's straight on, just follow your nose. And once out of Tavistock, it's plain sailing to the dizzy heights of Dartmoor. Taking the views as we pass through Merivale and Two Bridges. We stopped here on the first social ride, but it's a bit of a dodgy exit, so we'll pass it by and we turn left through Postbridge, past the Warren House Inn, and coming to the first stop a few miles short of Moretonhampstead. And if Lone Wally's lucky, the ice cream van will be here. This is roughly an hour into the ride, and we'll stand around and chat for about, 30 minutes, and then it's a short ride to Moretonhampstead and a quick stop in a car park with a toilet. This is the first of two stops with a toilet. Carrying on from there, we ride to Bovey Tracey. Nice road that is, and then we turn right at the first roundabout, fork off left, and after a few minutes we arrive at Haytor, high up on the moors again, and this should make a good lunch break. And then we continue through Widecombe in the Moor. Last year we stopped here. Some got coffee, some got cream teas, but I avoided any conflict. This year I suspect there'll be too many of us to stop here, but that's a decision I have to make on the day. Anyway, after Widecombe and Moor, it's Ponsworthy Bridge. Now, Ponsworthy Bridge would be an excellent opportunity if any of you motovloggers want to get a shot of us riding by. You get a great shot from the bridge at Ponsworthy Bridge, and then you could catch us up at Dartmeet, which is our next stop. And that's another car park with a toilet. There's also a little cafe there, so if you're lucky you get yourself some munchies and a cuppa. We follow the road all the way back to Tavistock from there, and then on to Launceston, and ending up back at Tesco's, although by this time it'll most likely be closed. Now, notes to be noted, all down here in my Saddlebags Book of Dreams. Right, I'm reading from these notes, so apologies for the lack of eye contact. First and foremost, we'll be using the second rider drop-off system. There's a link in the description explaining how that works for anybody not familiar with it. I need a tail gunner, a tail end Charlie, or two. This role involves riding at the rear for the duration of the ride and letting the markers rejoin in front of you, and getting hold of me should any issues arise behind me without my knowing. So if you would like to volunteer, let me know, preferably before the day. Number 2 is fuel. The entire ride from Tesco's back to Tesco's is about 18 miles. There's a fuel station at Tesco's, and I would like to think everyone can complete the route without having to refuel. There is a fuel station at Bovey Tracey, about halfway around, but it's off course and it could be a bit of a nightmare attending in a big group. So if you have short range, let me know in advance and we'll see if we can come up with a plan. Number 3 is fuel again. This time fuel for you, as in food and drink. Bring a packed lunch. I can't guarantee that there'll be opportunity to get food en route. Number 4, joining along the way. You're welcome to join at any point. One of the planned stops would be easiest, but if you want to join somewhere else, just wait somewhere sensible, and as the tail gunner approaches, hold your hand high, make it obvious, and they should let you join in front of them. If he or she doesn't spot you or doesn't feel it's safe for whatever reason, pull in behind the pack and you'll be let in when it's safe to do so. Also, if you do plan joining at some point along the way, it might be an idea to let me know beforehand and I can give the tail gunner a heads up. Number 5, leaving the group. Of course, you're free to leave the group at any point along the way. However, this has led to confusion with a few riders following a couple of guys that were peeling off. My bad. They told me they were turning off, but I failed to relay that to anybody else. So a couple of the guys in the group ended up following them for a few miles and then had to turn around, race back to catch up with the pack. Sounds like fun, actually. So anyone that is peeling off during the ride, if you could let me know at the stop prior to you doing so, and then ride directly in front of the tail gunner who will have been informed of your plans, and when you take your turn off, give a wave to let them know you're leaving. That should avoid any issues. Number 6, links in description. There's a couple of links in the description. The aforementioned link to a video explaining the second rider drop-off system, which is actually very simple and very effective, and a link to a video that I made last year that might help you with directions to Tesco's. Just ignore the date. It is definitely the 30th of April this year. There may even be more info there if I've forgotten anything during this video. Number 7, Facebook. There's a Saddlebags social ride Facebook page. Feel free to use it to arrange hookups with others coming from your area, or to ask questions, anything. There's a link to that page in the description. You'll have to request to join, and as soon as I see it, you'll be accepted. Oh, number 8, weather. I'm not responsible for the weather. If it's blazing sunshine, I'll take the credit, but if it's pissing down like last year, I'll blame the northerners. If it is a horrible day, please don't feel obliged to attend. I only went myself last year because I kind of had to, but it still turned out to be a great day. And number 9 is a steady ride. My mate Domfrey could probably keep up with his wheelbarrow some way. Yeah, it's a steady ride. I've chosen a route that keeps things as simple as possible. You're responsible for the safety of yourself and those around you. I want everyone to enjoy themselves and get home for supper in one piece. There, I think that's about it. Any queries, fire away in the comments or use the Saddlebags Social Ride Facebook page. Look forward to seeing you on the day, 30th of April, Sunday, day before the bank holiday Monday. Thank you for watching, And until next time, take care. Ciao for now. Ba ba. Ba ba.
We'll ride the road together.